Guys, I removed the fender. What I plan to do is I'm going to permanently put those Reaper blades on the fender by drilling holes where I'm going to place a button head screw, and I'm going to weld on the fasteners on the back of the fender, because the fender isn't fiberglass. The fender is steel. Okay, I'm going to show you guys the fender. Okay, this puppy, man, is steel. I thought this was fiberglass the whole time, and the rear fender is steel too. Magnet. Fender is steel, bro. So what I'm going to do, see these little guys right here? These are called flat bolts, or flat. That's what they're called, flat nuts. If I can't find these, I'm going to make them. And you know, I mean, I could always just weld on nuts too, but I would rather have. I kind of like these because they're low profile and they're real thin. You know, and I mean, they're not that. I don't even think I have to tap and die these. I think if I drill them at the right hole, I think the fastener should make the thread. You know, but I'm going to have to definitely use steel so I can weld it onto this. I'm going to spot weld it on here. I have a DC welder. A DC wire-fed welder. It's really easy to weld with. You know, what we'll do is we'll grind the surface down to a naked surface, and then we'll weld these boys right on here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one screw there, or one fastener there, and I'm going to put one here in the middle. There's going to be two of them. I was going to put them here to kind of like make the line, but I'm going to leave these on while I do this. See, you know, I'm going to leave the double-sided tape on. So we're going to put one here and a button head. They have to be Allen heads. They got to be Allen head, button head fasteners. One here, and we'll weld the flat bolts in the back. And then I might change this over to a piece of aluminum if I can figure out a design. We'll change this over to something, some kind of travel design. I haven't thought of something yet. And I took this bracket off because I'm refinishing these. Let me show you guys the refinished bracket. Look at that, guys. I gotta find something to get inside the holes too. We're gonna see. You know what? I might be able to use a gun barrel cleaner to just brush these out. Unless if I could put something on one of my Dremel bits with like a cloth around it, and maybe I'll try something like that. We'll see if that'll work out. And I also I replaced the headlight leather visor. I made an aluminum one for that, and I also replaced the speedometer leather visor with an aluminum one. They come out pretty good. Let me show you guys those. There's the headlight one, guys, and there's the speedo visor. It looks like without a fender, guys. Guys, I want to tell you something, man. I got a little bit of good news. Matter of fact, it's not a little bit. I got a lot of good news. My wife hit the Pennsylvania lottery for $20,000, boys. 20 grand, man. So that's why, if you guys have noticed, I've been a little bit on the happy side. That's why. Yeah, she hit the Pennsylvania lottery for $20,000, boys. You know, and you know, what's hers is mine, and what mine is hers. You know. So that'll definitely make our lives a little bit easier, you know, so we can, it's going to go to the house. You know, we have a lot of stuff here to get done to the house. As you can see, like with this ceiling here, we have a lot of things to do here. You know, they're not all big things. The roof is probably the biggest thing. The roof's going to have to be addressed. It's going to have to be replaced. It's going to be a total strip. And I have to see, I'd like to get a metal roof on there if I could. But if they're really expensive, we're going to just have to go with a good 30-year shingle roof. So I figured I wanted to tell you guys the good news. And that's about it, guys. So that's my next step is we'll put those fasteners in. We're going to weld them, weld those flat bolts in the back. If I can't find them, I have to make them. I got steel around here I can make them out of. That's no problem at all. I'll find something to make them out of. So, okay, guys. See you later.